right. Good morning. Good morning and namaste to everyone. So, let's just get right at it. Come into head, neck, spine, line it up, adjust your spine so it's straight and comfortable. And close your eyes and just begin attending to your breath just for a few seconds, just to remind us that we're making that vital connection. Just take another second or two to drop a little deeper into that stillness. Relax all the muscles of the body from the face down to the toes. And then gently open your eyes, bring your hands to your heart center, and we'll do a gentle press of the heel of the palm all the way up to the fingertips. Extend the elbows and just sit up a little bit taller. Touch thumbs to the chest. And then press the palms forward and up, back to the heart. Thumbs touch. And then again, forward, up and back. So think of extending that heart energy out into the universe. And then touch the thumbs at the throat center. And let's do the same thing so that your voice and your will from the throat out, up and around through the heart, back to the throat. And then let's do it twice. Very mindful as you think about bringing that energy out and expanding it and knowing how important it is that your energy exists and you can use it for your own good. And then thumbs to the brow center. So our intelligent, our higher consciousness, press it out and up and around through the heart, throat, back to the brow. And then very mindfully again. Thumbs touch the brow for right thought, and the throat, right speech, and the heart, right action. And right into spinal twisting, right elbow to that left knee. And back to center and switch. And then inhale, center, and exhale, switch. And keep that going, just switching side to side. And let's go back to letting the breath lead the body. So exhale, then move. Inhale, and then move. So it's still a flawless, seamless movement, but the mental changes. Or the focus does, I should say. Let's do one more on the right knee, or left knee and the right knee. Hold that focus of breath. And then back to your center. We're going to spin the fingers forward and then reach. And then the same thing. Inhale, open, so let the breath lead. Exhale, closed. And let's practice that version of breath leading. All right, one more. And with your palms forward, and then interlace arms overhead. Bring your arms right by your ears. Stretch up. Flip your palms up. And then begin the side tipping. And then again, try letting the breath lead, but keeping it smooth at the same time. So it's a good practice. It's actually kind of called meditation in action. So our focus is different. Our body is still moving. All right, one more. All right, back to center. Give a good press up. And then one forward. And then interlace behind the hips. Let's relax the shoulders, roll them back and down. Just hold here. And focus on the breath again. Exhale it, half forward fold. And if you're able, lift your hands off the hips, kind of rotate the shoulders. Lower your hands back to hips, relax the shoulders. Arms out at a T. Inhale up overhead, prayer flow. Exhale back to the heart. Forehead to fingertips. And release from here. All right, let's go right into spinal twisting, right over the left. Lengthen and twist. All right, stay in the twist, look forward, turn as far left as you can. Turn your eyes left. Give them a good stretch. Now, make your eyes go clockwise a couple times. Three if you can handle it. And then look back. And unwind, head, shoulders, and torso. Go to the other side. And twist. All right, look over the right shoulder. Turn your eyes right. And then circle your eyes counterclockwise a few times. All right, look back. And unwind. All right, we're gonna do a few isometrics exercises this morning. So stay on your chairs and hands underneath the seat of the chair and pull up like you're trying to get yourself off the floor, the whole chair and everything. And it's usually for about a minimum of like 10 seconds. Got a second hand here, so I'll watch it. We'll go a little bit longer on this one. All right, release it. Now press down on your chair. All right, release that. Now hold on underneath the chair and pull it out like you're trying to separate it. So isometrics is weight training without the weights. It's fabulous, especially as we age. All right, release it. And now press your seat of your chair in. So you notice your chest muscles are engaging. So if you were at a gym or a fitness center, you would be doing chest presses, either with weights or on a machine. All right, release that. All right, shake it out a little bit. Let's do some shoulder rolls, relax it. And always forward. Okay, let's move down the body and cross the right ankle over that left knee and just start pulsing the knee. I really like this version of it because you can go to your capacity. All right, now press it to its lowest point and hold it. Work your ankle and toes a little bit. And curl your toes too. And spread them. All right, gentle release. Switch sides. So pulse that left knee. Go a little bit, you know, more if you're able. And then at that lowest point, hold it. And then ankle and toes. And then curl your toes. Spread them. And then release that. Okay, spread the legs in a nice wide V. Bring your feet farther away from you. So normally they're kind of here. Bring them out. Spread your legs wide and then fold forward. We're going to drop our hands to the floor here. So it's actually a little bit easier. Look forward. Right arm up. Release it, left arm up. So now let's allow the breath to lead it. So keep going. All right, let's try one more, each arm. All right, center yourself, press down, look forward one more time. And then spin your hands around, press the heel of your hand down. And then walk under your chair. Let your head dangle here. Just release the shoulders and the head. And then hands forward and look forward. Arms at a T. Inhale up, good stretch. Bring the heel of your hand to your low back or your waist and bend back. And release from there. All right, let's come to standing and do our sun cells. And we're going to use blocks today. Kathy got new ones in the mail, so we're going to use blocks. So if you got a second to grab your blocks or all block. And then we'll do our 3 sun cells. And let's continue with the breath leading it. So keep the mind on the breath and just allow the body to follow it. Hands to your heart center. So take your inhale and then exhale and then move. And then inhale up and back. Wait for the exhale and then fold forward. And then continue on. Inhale, right lunge. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right lunge. Fold. Come up. fold. See if you can keep your mind on the breath. Left lunge. Down dog. Cobra. Down dog. Left lunge. Fold. Come up to your heart. Take an inhale. And again, exhale. Inhale up. Fold. Right lunge. Down dog. Cobra. We'll go a little quicker. Stay focused on the breath. Down dog. Right lunge. Fold. Come up. Fold. Left lunge. Down dog. Cobra. Down dog. Left lunge. Fold. Come up to your heart. And the last one is really quick. Forward, up and back. Fold. Right lunge. Down dog. Cobra. Down dog. Right lunge. Fold. Come up. Fold. Left lunge. Down dog. Cobra. Down dog. Left lunge. Fold. Come up to your heart. And let's just be the witness for a few seconds. All right. Grab your blocks if you have them, and we're going to work with tree pose. So have the back of your chair accessible. And we've done this a whole lot in class where we can use any side of the block, either the really low side or the medium side or the high side. So decide which level you want to go on. Of course, this one's going to be the more challenging. So decide what you want to do and step your right foot on it so that it's perpendicular. Your foot's perpendicular on the block. And then your heel is going to be right opposite your left leg. So this way you can get your knee really out to the side, which is the most ideal way to work with tree pose. So I'll give you a minute or so to kind of get set up here. So let's get the left toe pointed forward and that right knee out as far to the side as you can, torso forward, hands to your heart. We'll start there. Or one hand on the chair, either way. So stand up tall, that same head, neck, and spine alignment that we do in the beginning, same thing. All right, arms up. and then out. We're going to interlace behind the hips. Arms up. Back to the heart. All right, release that side. All right, so do the same thing with your left foot. Just step it opposite the block and let your heel kind of rest on your right leg or touch. And then center and work with posture first. All right, it's sometimes even beneficial just to tuck the tailbone under a little bit. That helps straighten the spine, and then the shoulders naturally kind of roll back. And then work with moving the arms up. Always look forward. And open. Interlace. Work with posture here. Keep your balance. Arms overhead. And back to the heart. And let's release that side. All right, shake it out a little bit. Okay, since we're working with balance and limbs, let's continue on with eagle. Crossing the right over the left, trying to line up all 10 toes. Part of the challenge, and then equal weight in the feet, hands, oh no, not hands to the heart, that's tree. Arms extended forward. All right, left elbow bends inside the right, and then rope your hands up any way you can. So ideally, if you're in the full posture, your thumbs are pointing toward your nose. Equal weight in the feet, and then slowly start folding forward. Go as low as you're able. And come up. All right, unwind. Other side, left over right. Extend your arms, right elbows in the left, and then rope the hands up. So feel that natural sway that the body is doing, because the body is always trying to maintain balance in all aspects of our existence on all levels, mental, physical, spiritual, all of that, emotional, and then lower. Come up, nicely balanced. Find that straight spine and then unwind. Just equal weight in your feet and observe that sense of equanimity on both sides of the body. Should be very pronounced. Okay, we're going to use the back of your chair again. So hands on the back and step away. So you're kind of like in a plank pose. Your heels are planted and your head's between your upper arms, and just push away from the chair. Step your right foot forward, kind of flatten out your left foot. Keep both legs straight, and left arm comes up and over and right down to the chair. Extended triangle. Bring the left arm up and then back of the hand on your low back. Now we're going to look up. Extend your left hand toward your hip, palm down. Look at the hand. And then bring it up and over back to the chair and back to that plank position. All right, left foot, step it forward. So we'll do triangle on the other side. So flatten out your back foot and bring your right arm up over the face and down to the chair. All right, bring your arm up, back of the hand to the low back, and look up. Okay, extend your right arm, palm down. And that arm comes up, back to the chair, and back to that plank pose. And then release into a forward fold. You can, if you have your blocks there, you can keep your knees straight and use the blocks to help you into a fold. And then bend the knees slightly and come up into chair pose. So the hips stay extended out, arms forward. Reach, look forward. Go back to that forward fold, straighten the knees. So you can use any side of the block. If you can't get all the way down, use the high end of it. And then go into chair again. All right, we're going to go back to forward fold and use your block, but bring your left arm up. So keep left hand down. And switch sides. Let's do it one more time, switch. And switch. And back to forward fold. Let your head dangle, just relax it. Now, relax the arms and let them dangle and roll up. Okay, let's go right into just a nice back bend. Heel the hand at your waist. Look up. And come to standing. Okay, I used to do this a long time ago, but if you still have your block with you, or if you have a blanket rolled up, it's got kind of a good thickness to it, or a cushion pillow, something like that. Or if you've got a yoga mat, if you're using that, you can let's see, how did I do it? Flip it in half again, and then flip it in half the other way. So it's 1, 2 lengthwise, and then a third one crosswise. And then you sit on the folded edge of the blanket, or the mat. So if you don't have your mat, and you got your black, we're just going to sit on the block, right on the edge of it. So if you're able, you can, start kind of this W version. But that's not why we're doing this. And then, but try to bring the knees together, sit up really tall. So this is a good practice for the Monday night class when we do that reclined warrior. If this is really uncomfortable, what I was actually getting at is coming into easy pose or butterfly, either one, when you're sitting on the block and then your knees can actually bow out more to the side. If you sit at the edge of the block or the edge of that folded mat is even better. Sit right at the edge of it. Bring your feet together. Let's try butterfly first, and then lower the knees and look at how much more that they can extend. Sit up as tall as you can and let the knees do the work. And then gently butterfly. And then fold as far forward as you're able. And then come up and off the block. All right, extend the legs straight out. And we'll just come to just a simple staff pose, hands on your lap. Point your toes out. And let's bring that right heel into the hip, give it a hug, and walk down to the left ankle or foot. Once you're there, take a big inhale and then exhale lower. So we'll work with this. Inhale, let your body lift a little, and exhale, let it lower. Okay, walk up your leg. Extend your right knee out to the side, sit up tall. Now bring your right hand to your left foot or ankle or shin, whatever. And then bring your left arm at your low back and look behind. Now lower from here. And then come up and release it. All right, go to staff. Hug the left. Walk down the right. And then start the lowering with the breath. All right, walk up your leg. Extend your left knee out to the side. Sit up really tall. And left hand to your right foot. Right arm behind you. Twist. Yeah, let's come out of that, back to staff. I just thought of something too. We're gonna go into a modified camel next. So we could do a block version of that. So if you got your block, come onto your knees. I haven't done this, so let me practice it first. Um, you can use the high end of your block on the outside of your ankle. Oh yeah, that does maybe the inside. Try both ways, outside or inside. I'll try outside. And then counter it with your left arm up and over. Oh, this works really well. I'm going to come up and try the inside of my leg on the same side. That works well too. come up and try the other side. I'm going to try the outside first. So I got the block right opposite my ankle bone on the high end, and then I counter with the right arm. And then release it and try. I'm going to try the inside of my ankle. And then come up, tie your camel up so it doesn't go anywhere. Let's do this too. Let's take a rabbit with the top of your head on the block. Maybe on the, well, decide which edge you want. So your hips are up, head to the block. Okay, take a big breath before you come out of this. Imagine that you're expanding your low back. And then come up. We're going to use the blocking in because now I'm just thinking of arch pose with the blocking. We've done this before, but it's been a long time. So if you have a block or pillow or blanket, whatever you've got, come onto your backs and you're going to place whatever you have underneath your hips and start low. And then walk your heels in as close to that block as you can. Keep your feet hip width apart. And we're going to bring the right arm up and over. And then exhale it back down to the hip. So we're going to do it 5 times. So inhale, end of the inhale, your back of your hand touches, bottom of the exhale, palm touches. Let the breath move the arm. Go right to the other side. Mindful of breath. Arm knows what to do. Smooth, smooth movement, smooth breath. As soon as you're done, both arms, inhale up, exhale down. Keep it as smooth as you can. Let the breath lead it nice and smooth. Release your block when you're done. Knees to chest. Happy baby. Legs to the ceiling, draw them to the chest, and lower to the floor. Just about 30 seconds of full Shavasana. Sweeping breath, exhaling from crown down, out the toes. Inhale from the toes and out the crown. Now you draw your attention back into your body, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Deepen your breathing. Roll to your left, come to seated. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste.